You know, with the way technology is today, there are so many great things that help us make our lives a little easier after sight loss. From televisions to computers and especially our smartphones. Our smartphones do a great job of helping us access the world around us. However, not everything falls into that category. So today, I've got 3 items that can't be replaced by your smartphone. What's up, VIPs? Derek here, back with another video. And you know, I love my smartphone. I use an iPhone. I just love it. It's great. It's a wonderful device. It helps me do all kinds of things like taking pictures and reading documents and magnifying things. It's just a great, great device. And I'm not saying that iPhone is a great device. I'm saying smartphones, your iPhone, your Android, things like that. They're so great. However, not everything just automatically gets replaced by your smartphone. And today I've got 3 items here that I want to share with you. Simple items, but I think really great items that maybe we take for granted and forget about because we get so focused on high-tech stuff, maybe we lose focus of the low-tech. So let's take a look. First up, I've got a whiteboard. Now, this is not a huge whiteboard. It's not very big. It's, you know, so long by so long. I'm not very good at measurements. It's not very big. You can tote it around, take it to different rooms and things like that. I actually have some magnetic markers and some things to mark different places here. They're great, and the reason they're great is because you can use a dark marker, write really big on it. You can help your kids with math homework, you can write notes and recipes, you can keep track of things going on, task lists, stuff like that. They're so great. Now, yes, smartphones have great apps. You can have task managers and note takers and all kinds of things like that, but it just doesn't take the place of a good old whiteboard to write out 2 + 2 = 4, and that, my friends, is a great thing to get. If you don't have a whiteboard, I suggest you go to Walmart, pick one of these things up. They really, really come in handy. Now, the next one, and I showed this in a recent video, it is a cutting board. But this cutting board has dark on one side and light on the other. So it's a black and white cutting board. Down the middle, you see it's actually 2 cutting boards in one, it looks like to me. Because if you are feeling around, you'll notice there's some rubber spots here on the black side and not on the white side. So I think what they did was they took a white cutting board and just sort of stuck it on top of a black one and made a cutting board. But the nice thing is, for contrast, if I have a, let's say, yellow pepper I'm cutting, I can put that on the dark side. You know, on a white onion, I can put that on the dark side. But let's say I'm cutting a tomato, big, nice, red, juicy tomato, I can cut that on the light side and get really good contrast. My smartphone isn't going to help me figure out the contrast between the tomato and the cutting board. And so this is a great, great thing to have. You can pick these up probably at Maxi Aid, something like that. And that, my friends, cannot be replaced by your smartphone. And finally, the third item, and these are indispensable, they're bump dots. I've talked about bump dots before. I've got them on my microwave here behind me. You could put them on your oven, which I have as well. You could put them on your washer and your dryer. Anything that has a flat surface, you can use bump dots for. No smartphone, no edits. No smartphone is going to give me tactile ability on a flat surface. Just not going to do it. Maybe someday in the future it'll be able to raise and things like that, but for now, bump dots are great. And these are actually clear, so you don't notice them across the room. They're really, really nice. So, bump dots, a cutting board, and a whiteboard. 3 simple, low-tech items that can really help make your life a little simpler and can't just be automatically replaced by your smartphone. Now, these are just 3 items that I happen to have around my house. There are some others, and maybe you have an idea about some things you use on a regular basis. I bet there are things you didn't even think about that you use all the time, even if they're not specifically designed for visually impaired people. You know, maybe this cutting board was designed for visually impaired people, but this whiteboard certainly wasn't. So what are some things you have in your house or at your work or at your school in your bag that you use all the time that are low-tech and aren't automatically replaced by your smartphone? I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure others would as well. So let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you liked today's video, if you found it helpful, well, make sure to click that thumbs up button and share it out with somebody that you know. And if you're new around here and you want to learn more about discovering life after sight loss, well, make sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss another single video. Thanks so much for watching wherever you are, and until next time, remember that sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from lifeaftersightloss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.